retirement with family members who have special needs is a unique situation because you're not just planning for retirement just for yourself. You're also planning for your loved one that you might have to care about. Maybe they're on the spectrum. Maybe they have any other type of special needs. And just because their child or family member has special needs, does that mean their mortality rate is declined? For me personally, this has hit home why I have this subject. I have an 8-year-old, I apologize, he's turned 9 this week, who's on the spectrum, who's autistic, right? And with that, I have to plan out his life, not just mine. Just because he's on the spectrum doesn't mean his lifestyle or his life expectancy is going to change. So with that is his own unique situation, his own unique planning needs that goes into it as well. So let's really just dive into it, right? So there are 2 promises you have to do when you look at planning for them. One is, how can we make sure that you suffice and plan for your own personal needs when it comes towards retirement? Oftentimes you see, especially for women, right, where they're using the burden the caregivers of their children, of their siblings, but yet they cannot yet plan for their own retirement because they've been spending so many years sacrificing for the child that yet they didn't plan for themselves. But at the same time, they have to plan for when that day is, when they're no longer here on earth, making sure they can keep the promise of that child maintaining their lifestyle. And it's not that the government is going to subsidize or keep enough money to make sure they have an active lifestyle. We have to do the proper planning in place. We're always going to talk, number 2, we're going to really talk about where do families get really tripped up when it comes to planning for it. There's a lot of misconceptions, there's a lot of false beliefs, and what we want to do is just open up and let you guys have a better understanding of them. Then we're going to talk about how to actually plan and then add the action checklist. You go to the next slide. So the heart of the problem is this.